Hi guys, so now that the official Witcher Netflix trailer is out, I thought it'd be really fun to do a watch through with all of you. It's not a reaction, I've already watched it a few times, but I thought it'd be really fun to kind of go through it and stop and talk about some things that I like or I don't like or that I'm excited about, things that I find notable, and then get your perspective on those things as well. Just a little bit of warning, I am probably going to be stopping a lot, so I apologize in advance for that. But anyway, that said, let's jump into it.
I've heard tales of your kind, Witcher.
Sorry, I told you I'd be stopping a lot. I apologize. I'm already stopping, and it's on a close-up of Henry Cavill's butt. However, I'm stopping here because I am intrigued, and also I feel like they're definitely already letting you know the outcome of a certain situation if you look at the thing that Geralt is holding in his left hand.
You're a mutant. Created by magic. Roaming the continent.
Okay, we obviously need to stop and take a second to appreciate Geralt using Ard. It looks awesome. I'm not original at all in taking a second to talk about that because I feel like that is the thing, one of the things everybody's losing their minds over, but I do want to give some appreciation. It looks great. Another thing is that I don't see too many people talking about this particular image. The very heavy-handed exposition that we're getting would imply that we're going to see Geralt's transformation into becoming a Witcher, but the visuals themselves of him don't look like that's what we're going to be getting because we only have seen him as an adult so far. So I'm assuming this is just some Witcher concoctions, but I don't know, maybe we're going to get some Geralt backstory. I'm also really excited because this looks to be our first image of Dandelion. We don't see his face, but that looks like an instrument over his shoulder. I can't think of too many other people that would be traipsing about the countryside with Geralt. So I'm pretty sure we've got Dandelion here. I'm really excited because Dandelion and Geralt's friendship is hilarious. They could not be more unalike. So I'm really excited that we see finally what I'm thinking is a glimpse of the two of them together.
We don't want your kind here.
Hunting monsters. For a price. I thought you'd have fangs or horns or something.
I had them filed down.
I have a lot to say about this one particular part. First off, I saw so many people that were saying this particular line about, oh, I had them filed down. So many people were like, oh, that's so awesome. I love that line. Such great delivery. That's a very Geralt thing to say. And I thought the line was really lame. I thought it was so lame and so cheesy, and I'm surprised so many people think that line is so awesome. I agree that his delivery is great. I'm really excited about Henry Cavill as Geralt. The more I see, the more pumped I am, but yeah, I'm not a fan of that line. As for the setting of this particular scene, I'm very confused. I have no idea what's happening because this looks to be a scene from Sword of Destiny. It's the only time I can think of Geralt and Yennefer being in a public place where a bunch of people are banging. So I'm pretty sure I know the scene it's supposed to be, but in that scene, these two characters, they've met before. They know each other. The dialogue between them would imply that they don't know each other and it's the first time they've met each other. So maybe they're changing how the two of them met. Maybe that's what it is. But otherwise, that's the only solution I can think of. There's no other reason why Yennefer is giving such heavy-handed exposition of, oh, I always heard this about Witchers. Like, you wouldn't say that if you already knew them and had been in a relationship with them. As for Yennefer herself, I am so excited because I saw so many people saying that the laugh in this scene is selling them on this actress as Yennefer. And I'm so happy to see that because this poor actress, it is not her fault, all the controversy surrounding this show. And from what I've seen, she just has remained so classy through it all. She's just trying to do her job. She seems really excited about this opportunity. And her delivery of all her lines, the look that the makeup and hair and costume are giving her, I'm really enjoying all of that. It just seems like a good portrayal of Yennefer. And I'm really excited that a lot of people seem to be on board now more so than they've been before. So we'll see. I also agree that her laugh in this is just it just sounds like Yennefer. I'm also really excited to see that they are not shying away from showing the dum-dums within the masses that are super ignorant and they treat Geralt like garbage because that is a big part of Geralt's life. So it feels a tad bit heavy-handed and a little obvious, a little on the nose for me as somebody who's a fan and I'm already familiar with it, but I don't mind because not everybody who's going to watch this show has read the books and played the game, so I think they're doing a good job of showing you what kinds of things, what kind of adversity Geralt's going to have to face. And then we've got some ghouls, and I have not seen enough people talking about this. I think it looks awesome. You really don't see ghouls too often in the books. Ghouls tend to show up when there are bodies around. It's a war-torn land, so the including of ghouls, in my opinion, is brilliant, and they look amazing. And by that I mean they look disgusting, which is what I would want.
People call you a monster too. Why not kill them?
Because then I am what they say I am.
All of our choices draw our destinies closer.
This will be a short one. Just want to say the thing I mentioned at the beginning that it looked like he was holding looks like the same thing that's by her cloak. Just wanted to throw that out there. Also, for the game fans, place of power.
If he is out there, there is still hope.
I have to find Geralt of Rivia.
I want to take a moment to applaud the choreography here because it looks fantastic. But I also want to point out, while Geralt's over here looking like a beautiful dance of death, look at these people over on the right. We also finally get more Ciri, which I'm really excited about. I think she is not as prominent in this trailer as she was in the teaser trailer, but I'm glad we're finally seeing her. And in this particular scene, it looks like she is with her dying grandmother, who's sending her off to go find Geralt of Rivia. Her grandmother is a boss in the books, and I think it's the same person as we saw in this scene earlier fighting in battle. If that's the case, that's pretty cool that they've got her out on the front lines. But if I'm wrong and that's not who that is, feel free to correct me.
Don't judge me.
They say witches can't feel human emotion. What do you believe in?
Evil is evil. Lesser. Greater. Middling. It's all the same.
Everybody I saw was losing their minds about this line being in the trailer. I'm with them. I'm so happy they included it. It's a great line. I also was really into this particular moment where it looks to be Ciri escaping from Sintra. You don't actually see that happen in the books. You do see her having nightmares about it, but you're not actually with her during that moment. So I don't know if this is going to be something they'll show us that we didn't get to see in the books, or if this is going to be just her nightmare. I'm not sure. We have the person she's running from. I know people hate the armor. I know nothing about armor, so I'm not going to comment on it. We've got Geralt in the bathtub, which this particular scene, a lot of people definitely seem to not be sure what's happening here. Some people think it's kind of a little nod to the games because the game has a moment like this. But if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple of scenes in the books where Yennefer and Geralt are together and there's a bathtub at some point. And the one of those scenes is when they first meet. And I don't think it's that scene because these two already look familiar with each other. You see Yennefer in the background beside the bathtub. So to me, this looks like a moment from Sword of Destiny where the two are shacking up and things are interesting in their relationship and Geralt's contemplating what kind of a person he is and is what people say about him true, and he's kind of going through a moody Witcher crisis. And then, of course, we've got Witcher with his horse. That horse should be up on a roof, so I'm disappointed about that.
Princess Cirilla is your destiny. I can't protect her. If you dismiss it, get out! You will unleash true calamity upon us all. I'll take that chance.
This last part, best part, finally, we get a release date. I'm super excited about that. There's a couple of other things that are interesting to me in this last part, but They're interesting to me because they look like they're additions, so I'm not really sure what's going on. One thing in particular that stands out to me is we see this scene with Yennefer running with what looks to be a noble woman holding a baby, and in the background you can see a monster and then just somebody chilling back there. So it looks like somebody's coming after them. I don't know what this is, but I'm excited. It looks interesting. You very quickly see Yennefer in a different scene wearing the exact same outfit in a field of pretty flowers. So they're showing some kind of portal situation going on is what I'm guessing, but I don't see the woman with her. So maybe something goes wrong. I'm not sure. Again, I have no idea what that part is. If you guys know, feel free to let me know. But anyway, that's basically it for this trailer. Let me know stuff that you found really interesting, if there's things you're excited about, things you don't really like. I'm really pumped for the show. I'm so glad we finally got a release date, just barely within 2019, but I'll take it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.